Hey Libra, welcome to October 2019 and happy birthday! Yay! It's your birthday! Time to shine! And you have a lot of energy here in October, and that's because Mars, the planet of action, passion, and desire, enters Libra on the 4th. And you're going to find that you can't even keep up with yourself. And the faith that you exhibit within yourself is exhilarating. You're able to move past your fears and self-doubts and face your insecurities squarely in the eye. And this is exciting because you've been, very challenged this year with Saturn in Capricorn. And you've had to deal with a lot of self-doubt and insecurity. Now, with Mars in your sign, you're moving past all of that. And it gives you the courage to be true to yourself. It gives you the courage to be brave. Go after what you really want and get it. And that's good news. So I do see extra opportunities and luck coming your way this month. So luck is on your side. And that's good news too. Now we do have some very intense moons in here this month, the Aries full moon and the Scorpio new moon. So Pluto will station direct on the 3rd. So now powerful Pluto is very much involved at the Aries full moon on the 13th. Mercury enters Scorpio on the 3rd. Mars is in Libra on the 4th. Venus enters Scorpio on the 8th. And the Aries full moon is on the 13th. Now, this is a very powerful moon. The moon is in Aries, the sun is in Libra, and they're both being T-squared by powerful Pluto. So you're going to be challenged to make love, not war, because you have the warrior planet in your sign. And you are not in the mood for taking prisoners. You are going to say what you think. You're going to do what's right for you. You're going to be just ready for any battle, ready for any argument. And you might want to step back from that at the full moon. That's because Pluto is really stirring the pot. He's activating both the sun and the moon. And Pluto stirs up toxic subconscious and unconscious material that's going on deep inside of our mind that we may not even be aware of. So we can get caught into power struggles, manipulation, hidden agendas, games, mind games, guilt, jealousy, shaming others, blaming others. And we don't want to be doing that because we can easily be projecting onto our partner or someone else the behavior that we're doing, we're just not owning it. That's the challenge with this energy. So it's really important to not get caught up in arguments and fighting at this full moon. Now, Aries is about the individual. Libra is about the relationship. Aries is about the I part of us, the me part of us. Libra is about the we, the us. So there's a battle going on here with individual needs versus getting along with others. The male and the female energies could be embattled, where, the women, we want this, and men, they want that. And then that's in an argument. And it's very important that we stay present and not project out onto others perhaps what we're doing or not take on their shadow substance, because there's going to be a lot of projection going on, and there's a lot of scorpionic energy even at this Aries full moon, because Libra, Venus, your ruler, your avatar, has entered Scorpio. Mercury is in Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio. So we're already in this scorpionic energy, intense energy, where people can really be battling it out and not being conscious of their own behavior. So we want to not create a war and not get caught up in a war. Do what's right for you, but at the same time, choose your battles, or you can win the battle but lose the war. So we don't want to lose the war. We want to win the war, and we don't want to alienate others. So it's really important that you're present, and because it's interesting with Mars in your sign, you could be acting more like an Aries than a Libra. And it could feel really good, like, wow, I finally said what I've been thinking for 30 years. I finally stood up to for myself, and it feels great. Yet, you are also known for your diplomacy, and the world surely needs diplomats at this time. We've got enough crazy dictators and sociopathic behavior going on with those that lead us. And so, we want to be open to hearing both sides of the argument and not trying to just win and be right. Because Pluto can bring that out. Oh, I want to be right because I'm right. Well, you may be right, but then you just lost the whole team. So be aware of that. And another thing, too, that's going to be really important, because you are feeling good about yourself. You have the faith in yourself. You're feeling strong within yourself. You are going after what you want. And this is what the universe wants you to do. The sun is in Libra. Mars is in Libra. The universe wants you to do what's right for you. And you even do better when you're doing your own thing. When the sun is in your sign, with Mars in your own sign, you do better when you're doing your own thing. Let go of the need for validation from other people. Your freedom and power comes from self-validation, not the validation of others. Now, that doesn't mean we don't want others praising us or saying, hey, nice job. Your power comes from when you validate yourself, when you don't need that so much from others. Especially this month, because other people may not be available to give it to us. They might just be caught up in their own subconscious material, their own psychology and process and drama that's going on with them. And that's why it's very important that you are, honoring your individuality, and you recognizing all that you're accomplishing, you recognizing your growth, your personal development that you've been doing this year, everything that you've been working on for years. It's very important that you validate you, that you do nice things for you. And then that way, if it comes along from others, it's the icing on the cake. And if it doesn't matter, because you are in relationship with you, and you are loving on you, and you are doing what's right for you, and you are validating you. That's real power. That's real freedom. When we can do it for ourselves. Yay! And we're not needing it from others. It's nice when they do it, but in October they may not be available for it, because everyone's going to be in their own karma and working through their own process, and may not even recognize the wonderful work that you're doing. So be patient with the process. And that's another thing too, is patience is going to be in a short supply here in October. And we need to be patient and not get caught up in this power struggle with other people, or what we need from other people, or what we want from other people. But really keep the focus on you and what you're doing for you, how you're taking care of you, what you're doing that's right for you, and allow the energies to move forward so that people can move past this intensity. Now, that's the good news, is this is very fast moving energy. So it's, it's going to be crazy, say October 11th through the 14th. It's always 2 days before the full moon and 2 days after the full moon where things really get heightened and acute. So, and then it's over. And that's why we want to, think before we speak and not, make love, not war. Be a calming influence for others rather than the warrior. And so that will help a great deal in your relationships with other people. The good news is Jupiter is in harmonious energy flow with the Sun in Libra and the Moon in Aries. This is what's so awesome. And for you, it can be bringing you extra opportunities and luck coming your way. This could be the beginning of a new creative project for you. And so you have a lot of good things happening. And that's, that's okay. It's funny how the universe works where like you have these really good things going on. Something really lucky happens for you and you're just like pinching yourself. You're like, whoa, this is so good. I can't believe it's happening. And then all this drama is going on, say, in your marriage or your relationship or your family or friends, colleagues, the world. And yet, it's so different. It's such a contrast. Welcome to 2019. So just be aware of that good things are happening for you. Exciting new projects are coming your way. Luck is on your side. New opportunities. And that's another reason why you don't want to get caught up in the brouhaha. You want to be the lover and the friend and the peacemaker, not sacrificing yourself though. So, but the peacemaker so that you're available, so your energy is available for the wonderful opportunities that are happening for you here at your birthday, here in October. This is really important because luck is on your side and you have an opportunity for, some sort of creative project that really jazzes you and is exciting for you and interesting for you. And you want to be available for that. And you do that by valuing yourself. Now this is the test here, especially at the Scorpio new moon on the 27th. So the Sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd, and the Scorpio new moon is on the 27th. So now we have Mercury, Venus, your avatar, Sun and Moon in Scorpio, all being opposed by Uranus. So Uranus is opposing the Sun and the Moon, and Venus, and, well, not Venus, yes, Venus has moved on. It's loose with the Venus, but it's dead on. Venus has moved off. Venus has passed over Uranus, but it's dead on the Sun and the Moon. It's all at 4 degrees. 4 degrees Scorpio, Sun and the Moon, 4 degrees Taurus, Uranus. Now, oppositions are awarenesses that come to us through external events or other people. A full moon is always an opposition between both lights, the male and the female energy, consciousness and unconscious, or consciousness and subconscious. And now at the new moon in Scorpio, we have Uranus in opposition to it. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus is the rebel. Uranus is the planet of unpredictability. And it's really stirring you up from deep inside your subconscious and unconscious. Who do I trust? Who do I let in? And do I trust myself? What Uranus is awakening in you now, Libra, is your deepest desires. This is a time that you're coming to here in October and November, even December, is what is it that I really desire? This is about you really knowing yourself now. And of course you know yourself, but now it's on a new level. It's on a new level. And it's about really knowing what you truly desire and what you love and value. What's important to you now? What you want in your life. This is going to be a new start for you in this area. It's a new beginning. And the universe wants you to value yourself and love you more than the need to get validation from others. Love you more than the need to please others at the expense of pleasing self. So that's the dance. Yes, we want to be pleasing to others, but it can't come at the expense of your own soul. It can't come at the expense of your own identity, of your own individuality. Mars, the individual, is in Libra. He's not in Aries. He's in Libra. That's you. He won't be back again for another 2 years. So it's really important that you're honoring your individuality. And he's in your sign at the time of your birthday, which means for many of you, he's going to be in your solar return chart all year long. And that's good news, actually. And for those of you born October 4th on, you've got Mars in your solar return chart, which means the universe wants you to be honoring what you need as an individual all year till your birthday of 2020, from this whole year, the whole solar year. So the universe is asking you to really honor your needs here in October and through the whole solar year till 2020. And you can only do that by knowing yourself. And this is awakening within you, you know, your deepest desires, what it is that you want going forth now, here in October, the rest of this year, and all of 2020. This is the time to really evaluate it. Now, another profound thing is Mercury is going retrograde on Halloween. Happy Halloween! Mercury retrogrades October 31st through November 20th. And Mercury is going to be in Scorpio from October 3rd through December 9th. That's over 2 months in Scorpio. So the universe is really working you here in regards to what it is you love and value. Knowing yourself, what it is you really want. See, because the challenge like Pisces is the Libra, you guys can be very indecisive. You can want vanilla, but then you want chocolate. Which isn't too bad if you mix them together. But you know what I mean, is where you can, you know, you think you want this, but do I want that? Do I want to wear red or do I want to wear blue? So you can get stuck into, do I want Joe or do I want Harry? Do I want Gail or do I want Gary? Do I want them both? You know, so you can get stuck in between coming to a decision. The easier it is to make decisions is when we know ourselves and what we want. And so the universe is really working you here at the end of 2019 to think about what it is you truly desire, what it is you want in your life. Who is the right person for you? What is the right flavor for you? What is the right color for you to wear? And it's exciting because it is your time of self-discovery. It's your birthday, yay! And it's your time to figure out what is going to work for you. Saturn is the one that brings us what we want. And it's important to know what that is so that he can deliver it. And when he moves into Aquarius, it's going to be phenomenal for you. It's going to be such a game changer. When Saturn moves into Aquarius and then Jupiter moves into Aquarius, things are going to be coming your way that you've only dreamt of. And it won't be a struggle. Every day won't be a challenge. It's going to move into this cosmic flow that you could only dream of. And that's good news. When he's in Capricorn, we have to do the work. But he is the one that gets you to where you want to go. But you have to know where you want to go. And that comes this cycle of Scorpio of knowing what you want, as well as this cycle of Libra of being true to yourself and having the faith that no matter what comes up, you can handle it. You can work through it. And this is good news. So for those of you single, available for love, open for love, well, the person could be brought right to you here in October because Mars is in Libra in the first house. So it could be like they're brought right to you and they're right in front of you. So they could be right in front of you in October. And that's exciting. And go for it. You know, this could be the start of something new. I do see an inspirational romance in here for you. And so this could be someone that's very inspiring for you. You're very attracted to. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of fun, And this is exciting. That's why it's important for you to know what you want. But this is definitely inspirational and physical. You know, Scorpio is a very physical, sexual sign. And Mars, the traditional ruler of Scorpio, is in Libra. So the universe is bringing you an inspirational romance. Someone that is really going to light you up. Happy birthday! This is exciting. And have fun. Now, for those of you coupled, watch out for any arguments that could come up at the Aries full moon. And, you know, find that middle ground. It's about finding that middle ground and not blaming and getting into arguments, really rising above it and not getting caught up in the energy that's going to be stirred up here. Career looks good. There's some sort of exciting project coming your way. And you're very lucky with Jupiter working with you and bringing you new opportunities that are very stimulating right in your own neighborhood, like right in your own community. Doesn't mean it can't come from a distance, because it can, because Jupiter rules foreign countries, foreigners, and it can be, you know, an opportunity that's outside of your local neighborhood, but he is cruising through your locale, your community, and bringing you new opportunities. And that's why you want to take the high road and not get caught up in arguments or disagreements with others, and really focused on the things that you do want. And health. How is your health? When you're doing what's right for you and watching your energy and not wasting it on arguments or drama that can be stirred up this month with these moons, you're going to do really well. And, you know, if there's any kind of frustration around the 7th, the Sun will square Saturn on the 7th, and then Mars will be squared by Saturn on the 27th at the new moon, or any roadblocks, this is very temporary. It's only going to be for like a couple of days, and then it moves past. And usually when this happens, you know, the universe is slowing us down because we don't know something, or we don't have all the information, or we're not doing something right. We're not going about it the right way. So be very patient with these energies and don't push through what's not working. Take a step back, breathe, and allow for the universe to guide you to the solution. But it is a time where hard work pays off. And spiritually, this is going to be the test with you, is to value yourself more. Let go of the need from validation from others. Knowing what you truly desire. And that comes from listening. That comes from having a great relationship with self. And that's exciting. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Libra, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it does let you know when I upload. So until next time, Libra, inspirational romance, luck is on your side. Happy birthday!